You're being recorded. Yeah, see? Yeah, I'm recording you. This is I'll put this on. I'll try to put this on YouTube and set it to a private video, so not everybody can see it. But this is how I'm going to record my the test from now on. All right. So, yeah, this paper here, just put it away. Yeah, you can't have a paper in front of you. Just, only your brain, okay? Yeah. So put your papers away. Yeah, come to the middle. All right. There we go. That's distraction. Okay. All right. This is how it'll work. I'll go around and I'll ask everybody a question that we practiced yesterday. That'll be the first thing we do. Second thing we do is I'll give this piece of paper to everybody, and you will ask a question too. So you're gonna ask a question and answer a question. Everybody will do that, and everybody, don't be nervous. If you're here, you're participating, you'll be okay. Okay? Usually the speaking grade is a little higher than the listening anyway. Okay? So don't worry about it. Yeah, and also be sure to put your name on this, so I don't make sure. Yeah, he's gonna put his name down. All right, so we'll start over here. Hey, Mr. Yasser. I'll start with you. Congratulations. All right. Hey, oh yeah, Mr. Yasser. Yeah, that's right. Tell me about an activity that you postponed doing. Tell me about an activity that you postponed doing, huh?
I was doing running.
Cool. Yeah. One more time. Say that again.
I was doing running.
Cool. I postponed. Doing grading?
Yeah.
Running. Gotcha. By the way, you don't need to say doing. Run is a verb. So just take out do. Yeah, I postponed running. All right, yeah. I know all of my questions have to do and doing. Yeah, try to keep the do out of there. It's not necessary. Your answer is fine. I understand what you're saying. Doing, running is a little redundant. It's like two verbs at one time. Oh, are you locked out? Oh, poor guy. Come on in. Yeah, you cold out there? All right. So everybody say, tell me about an activity that you postponed doing. I postponed running. Yeah. So now I'll tell you what. Mr. Hadi. Mr. Hadi. Okay. Mr. Hadi, why don't you tell me about an activity that you persuaded someone to do? You persuaded someone to do, huh? It's a tough one, yeah. Tell me about an activity that you persuaded someone to do.
I persuaded you.
Sure. Okay. Tell me about an activity that you persuaded someone to do.
I persuaded you to do
Oh, I didn't quite understand what you said. You're on the right track. Say it again. It's good. One more time. I just persuaded him.
I persuaded.
It's okay, but it's all right. You're with friends. Sure. Tell me about an activity that you persuaded someone to do. You persuaded someone to do. Yeah, an activity you.
I persuaded you to visit
Fantastic. I persuaded you to visit Brazil. Not bad. Is that what you said? Brazil? Like Rio de Janeiro? All right. Everybody say, I persuaded him to visit. Yeah, that's a good answer. Right, you got it. Fine. All right, Mr. Sultan. All right, Mr. Sultan. Tell me about an activity that you stopped to do. Tell me about an activity that you stopped to do.
I stopped smoking.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, that means you quit smoking. However, tell me about an activity that you stopped to do. All right, the other one. Yeah.
I stopped to use my phone.
There you go. Right. Yeah. You know, what I hear from you is that you When you're doing something, it's like, quit that, and then you use your phone. Is that what you're saying? Yeah, that's what I hear from you.
Yes.
Okay, cool. Everybody say, tell me about an activity that you stopped to do. Yeah, I stopped to use my phone. Yeah, what did you stop doing? Maybe you were
Driving.
there we go. Right, you're driving or cooking. If you're doing something, you stop it, then you use your phone. You got it. You got it. All right, Mr. Doffer. Tell me about an activity that you can't help doing.
I can't help to smelling. I don't know.
Ooh, try that again.
I can't help to smelling.
No, not too smelling. There's no two.
I stopped.
No, let's try again. Tell me about an activity that you can't help doing.
I can't help smoking cigarette.
Fantastic. That's a better example, too. Anyway, because you have no control over it, right? That's better. Everybody say, I can't help. Smoking cigarettes. Yep. All right, Mr. Forgive me. Ibrahim. No, you're Ibrahim. I'm going to do this again. Imran, okay. I'm going to try to keep it so I don't forget anybody. Imran. Right. Tell me about an activity that you avoid doing.
Activity I avoid doing.
Yeah.
I avoid cleaning my house.
That's good. I did it right.
The
Yeah.
activity I avoid doing is I avoid doing my housework.
That's fine. Fine. Like I avoid cleaning my house. I avoid doing my housework. Both of those are perfectly fine, right? Exactly. Yeah. So they just never get done. It's different than postpone, right? Okay. Mr. Lee back there. All right, Mr. Lee. Tell me about an activity that you volunteered to do. An activity that you volunteered to do. Huh?
I volunteered to help people.
Sure. Yeah, I volunteered to help people. Yeah, very general, but that's good grammar. I volunteered to help people. All right, Ms. Anna, tell me about an activity that you love doing.
I want to sing.
Okay, you don't need doing in there.
I love sing.
Yeah, singing.
I love singing.
There you go. Fantastic. Everybody say, I love singing.
I love singing.
Is it possible for her to say, you started to say, I love to sing? Is that possible?
Yes, okay.
Yeah, it is possible.
Yeah.
Love is one of those words, you can go to a gerund or an infinitive, and so, but you don't want to say, I love doing singing. It's like saying two verbs right next to each other at any rate. Yeah. One more time, tell me about an activity you love doing.
I love singing.
Yeah, that's right. Simple as that, right? I love singing. I love to sing. Both mean the same thing, basically. All right, Mr. Ibrahim, tell me about an activity you gave up doing.
I gave up eating pizza.
Okay. Oh, a fantastic sentence. Right. Everybody say, I gave up.
I gave up
Eating pizza.
eating pizza.
No more pizza for Ibrahim, huh? Okay. Great. All right, Mr. Ahmed, tell me about an activity. Oh, tell me about an activity you advise. Oh, hold on. Tell me about an activity you advised someone to do.
I advised my friend to quit smoking.
That's a better advice, right? Yeah. I advise my friend to quit. That's exactly what we need in there. All right, Mr. A something. Abdullah. Thank you. Hey guys, please don't be offended. I'm sorry. I've got so many names to remember. I'm sorry, Ahmed. You're good. You're a good sport. Okay, I'm sorry. Student number 20. Let's see. I'm just kidding. Tell me about an activity that you can't afford to do.
I can't afford to visit my.
That's cool. I can't afford to visit Miami. Not enough money. Can't visit what? Pisa. Oh, in Italy.
No, in States.
Pisa?
Yeah.
I don't know what you're saying. I just said Florida, but
It's a dream for any DJ.
okay.
You have to dream about it.
Sun Island.
Yeah, it opens only for
Island.
parties.
Sounds amazing. All right. Yeah, cool. Hey, let's try it. Tell me about an activity you dream of doing. I dream of. Well, you'd say I dream about going to.
The right end.
Giza?
Yeah, it is.
I'll check it out. Let's check it out. All right. So, Mr. Soheil's next. Let's see. Soheil,
No end.
tell me. Yeah, that's right. Island. Without the S sound is silent. Right. Mr. Momin, Soheil, tell me about an activity you can't stand doing. Wait. I'm sorry. You can't wait to do. I didn't give you can't stand. I'm sorry. I didn't give you can't stand? Okay. Tell me about an activity you can't wait to do.
I can wait to drive my car.
Fine, that's fine. I can't wait to drive my car. Super. Mr. Peter back there. Tell me about an activity you would like someone to do. An activity you would like someone to do.
I will my girlfriend watch the show for me.
Okay. Pretty close. I understood everything you said. That's good. You're just missing one word. Let's try that again. Good example, too. Tell me about an activity you would like someone to do. Try again.
I would like my girlfriend watch.
To wash. That's it. To wash what?
The clothes.
Yeah, to wash my clothes. Yeah, that's what we're missing. Just one word. That's really close. Everybody say he would like his girlfriend to wash his clothes. Oh man, this is funny. All right, Mr. Jin, tell me about an activity you avoid doing. Huh? An activity you avoid doing, huh? Activity he avoids doing. What you looking at there? Oh, okay, he's just thinking. Okay. Oh, I gotta listen. I gotta hear him. Hold on a second.
Just having a game.
Sure, no problem. Tell me about an activity that you avoid doing.
Avoid do my homework.
Fine. I avoid doing my homework, or finishing my homework, or completing my homework. Any of those. ING. That's fine. That's fine. This part's not too bad. Hold on. It's Abdullah is something. Abdullah is something. Okay. Al-Ghamdi? No. You're Al-Ghamdi. You are Al-Salabi? No. Okay. I didn't understand what you just said. Anyway, thank God you wrote it on the paper. Okay. Good. Okay. Don't worry. When I end up grading this, I'll remember what your name is. Okay. All right. Tell me about an activity that you can't afford to do.
I can't afford to buy a new car.
I can't afford to buy a new car. All right, you ready, buddy? What's your name again? Abdigal. All right, Mr. Abdigal. Tell me about an activity
Buy a new car.
you persuaded someone to do. An activity you persuaded someone to do.
I persuade Abdullah to do his homework.
Fine, yeah, I persuaded Abdullah to do his homework. All right, Mr. Abdullah Rahman. Tell me about an activity you stopped to do. You stopped to do. Huh?
So driving in the rain.
I stopped driving in the rain. Now that's for a special purpose to do. Okay, that's a little bit different one. You actually answered the good question, good answers for what. Tell me about an activity you stopped doing. I asked, tell me about an activity you stopped to do.
To buy cigarette.
Fine. So say the whole thing.
I stopped to buy cigarette.
Okay, that's fine. That's what we're looking for. So I'm guessing you mean you stopped your car for the purpose of buying cigarettes. That's what we're looking for. All right, Ms. Charmin. Charmin. Charmin, tell me about an activity you can't wait to do.
I can't wait to visit India.
That's right. Can't wait to visit India, of course. All right, Ms. Nana, tell me about an activity you can't help doing.
I can't help doing my homework.
Oh, say that again?
I can't help Yeah, to doing my homework.
Oh, you're saying to doing. There's no to in there. No.
I can't have doing my homework.
There you go. That's what we're looking for. Right. There we go. So I noticed a couple people have got that habit of wanting to put to and ing together. To doing it. Yeah, I don't really do that. Okay. Okay. Second part of this thing. I'm going to go around. Everybody's going to pick one. So nobody has this paper. There's only one paper. Yeah. You want to go first? Yeah. Sounds good. You pick. You talk to. Let's see. Let's say two people in front of you. Maybe this. The guy in front. Right next to you.
Other side.
Other side, brother. Oh, yeah, thank you. Take any one of those, ask him, actually, let's ask the guy, well, actually, let's just ask the guy next to you. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, go ahead, one more time, yeah. You know what, actually, no, you gotta put those away. Sorry, you gotta put those papers away. You can't have them, it's just one. Actually, you know what? I'm make it hard enough for you guys to be able to do it. I'm gonna give you the word, and you just say, tell me about an activity, okay? Can you do it? Right. You can do it, all right. So, ask him about the word, give up, gave up, okay? Gave up, try it.
Tell me something. Tell me about something is to give up.
Good, good. That's what we're looking for. Right.
I gave up playing basketball.
Fantastic. I gave up playing basketball. All right, your turn. You ask him. Ask your neighbor here. Same question. Tell me about an activity. All right. Let's see. Postpone. Can you do it? Delay. All right. Oh, not. It's not postpone to do. It's postpone doing. All right. Try again. Okay. Try again. That's it. Good. Yeah.
I was going driving.
Fine. I postponed driving a car. Okay, your turn. You're gonna ask Mr. You got it. Okay. You're gonna ask Mr. Moman here a question. You're gonna ask him a question. Tell me about an activity. Mm-hmm. Okay. Can't afford. Mm-hmm. Okay.
Tell me about an activity that you can support.
Good.
I can afford a house.
That's true. That's a fine answer. Yeah. It's I can't afford a noun. How about an activity? You didn't ask about a thing. You asked about an activity you can't afford. Yes. I can't afford.
I can afford eating in a restaurant.
Okay. That's actually to eat. Yeah, try again one more time.
I can afford to eat in a restaurant.
That's much better. There we go. Right. Cool. Good question. We finally got that good answer. You can't afford to eat in a restaurant. Sounds like a college student to me. I was in college. I couldn't. You ready? All right. We're gonna ask. Tell me about an activity. You're gonna ask Mr. Jin back there. Okay. Tell me about an activity. All right. Ask him about love. All right. Tell me about an activity of love.
Tell me about an activity.
I get here.
Tell me about an activity that you love to do.
Fine. Good. Good. We got it. Can't love any of what?
To my girlfriend.
Say that again. An activity that you love to do. That's what he asked, right? An activity you love. Not a person.
Okay.
I can hear him.
I can play soccer.
One more time. Try that again.
I can love to play soccer.
Okay. I can love to play soccer. Grammatically that works. That's fine. You don't need can in there. I love to play soccer.
I love play soccer.
Yeah. Actually, love. You got two choices. Love to do, or love to play, or love playing. Either one. Love to do. Love to play, or love playing. Either one. Both of them work really well. All right, your turn, Mr. Jin. Ask a question to Peter. Ask him, tell me about an activity with the word stop. Okay? Try it. That's fine. Good. Right. Cool. So that means, so I stopped to smoke. Does that mean that you, no more cigarettes? Is that what you mean? Is that what you're trying to say? Oh, okay, excellent. No, it means, your sentence was great. It means you stopped your car so you could do a different activity, which is smoke. You stopped your car. I stopped. Why did you stop? I stopped to smoke. Anyway, ask this question one more time. I'm sorry, you guys are confused.
What activity he start to do?
Yeah. Did you stop to do? Yeah. Cool. I stopped. What? Actually, your first answer was fine. I stopped to smoke. Okay. I was just asking. I was just trying to figure out. Did you know what that meant? Do you understand what that means? Okay. Yeah. Yeah. I stopped to smoke. I stopped my car so I could smoke. Yeah. But not both at the same time. All right, Peter, your turn to ask a question to Mr. Abdullah here. Tell me about an activity. Okay. And try to use the word volunteer. Okay. Ask him. Good.
Yeah. I volunteer to help you.
I think that's fine. Okay. All right, your turn. You can ask a question to Mr. Ahmed here. Ask a question. Tell me about an activity. Try persuaded or persuade.
Persuaded?
Remember? Yeah, persuaded means remember that? No, this is a hard one. Yeah. You want to try? Try.
Tell me about an activity you persuaded someone to do.
That's it. Hey, ding, 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 ding. I'm sorry, I got very excited. Okay, tell me about an activity you persuaded someone to do.
I persuaded my brother to go to the gym.
Fantastic. Good job. I persuaded my brother to go to the gym. Yay. All right, Ahmed, you can ask Mr. Ibrahim here a question. Tell me about an activity. Try advised. Advised.
Tell me about an activity you advise someone to do.
Perfect.
I advise you to visit my campus.
Fantastic. Great answer. Good question, good answer. All right, you guys are smart. All right, Ibrahim, you're going to ask Hannah, is that okay? And you're going to ask Hannah a question. Try, ask her, an activity. Okay, can't afford. All right, try it. All right.
Tell me about an activity you can't
Afford.
afford.
That's it. Yeah. That's fine. That's it. I can't afford university. I can't afford a noun, but that's right. More specifically, the activity he's asking is university is a noun, but specifically the activity. I can't afford. To go. Right. There we go. That's fine. Your first answer was perfectly fine. Makes sense to me. Yeah, but specifically the activity is to go to the university. Yeah, you got it. Everybody say, I can't afford to go. To university. I know there's a lot of twos in there, but that's correct. All right. Yeah, two, right? Ms. Anna Gavis, you're going to ask Mr. Lee a question. Tell me about an activity. Can't wait. How's that?
What about an activity that you can't wait to do?
Great.
I can wait. I can wait to go to the park.
Okay. Can't wait to go home. That's right. Yeah. That's fine. Yeah. Wow. You learned a little Korean there. Yeah. 한국말 정정해요. So, I know a little bit of Korean. So your turn, Mr. Lee. You can ask Mr. Hold on. No, I know it. Imran. Imran, thank you, sir. I'm so sorry. Okay, you can. Okay. Mr. Lee's going to ask. Tell me what an activity and avoid. Yeah.
I already done.
You already did avoid?
I mean, I spoke to you.
Oh, okay. Okay, we'll try a different one. How's that? Okay. How about love? Why not? Love. Tell me about an activity. Not bad. Try that again, sir. Yeah, try again. What activity? I gotta hear it. I gotta hear it. That's okay. I'll help you. Well, what activity do you love to do? That's right. One more time. Try it again. Okay.
What activity
Do you love? That's it. What activity do you love to do?
Okay. I love playing cricket.
Fine, that's fine. I love playing cricket, or I love to play cricket. Either one. Love can go to or Jared. Okay, your turn. You're going to ask Mr. Dopper a question. Tell me about an activity would like. Okay.
Okay. Tell me about an activity you would like to.
That would work. Okay. Different question.
I would like to play.
That's fine. Yeah, actually, so would like, you can go directly to the infinitive, just like you did, or you can, tell me about an activity you would like someone else to do. That's another possibility. That is perfect. This is a good answer. Good question, good answer. All right, Mr. Chopper, you ready? All right, okay. Really, really hard one? Okay, let's see. Tell me about an activity persuade.
Tell me about an activity to persuade.
Whoa. Persuaded someone. There you go. Try again. Yeah.
Tell me about an activity persuaded someone.
Very close. You
I persuaded you to do your homework.
Fantastic. I persuaded you to do your homework. Great. Good job. All right, Mr. Sultan. We're almost done, y'all. Okay, we're going to ask this guy, Mr. Hadi, a question.
Okay.
All right, so Mr. Hadi, ask him a question. Tell me about an activity. Let's see. Can't afford. Try that.
Tell me about an activity you can afford to do.
Perfect. Good. I got to hear him. Okay. No money. Okay? Quiet voices. That's fine. Good. Good question. Good answer. Right.
It's my answer.
Ooh, you guys are cheating on it. Okay, it's a long time ago. That's fine.
You born and your laptop and
Sure. I can't afford to buy. Anyway, it sounded like it came really naturally from off you. No big deal. No big deal. Okay. You could ask Mr. Yasser a question. Here we go. Tell me about an activity. Ready? We're almost finished here. Okay. Volunteer.
tell me about an activity that volunteer to do.
Yeah.
I volunteer to learn people workout.
Okay, I volunteered to.
Learn people workout.
Oh, you mean teach, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I volunteered to teach people how to work out, right? Like a trainer, right? Cool. One more time. I volunteered to teach people how to work out. Yeah.
I volunteer to teach people how
To work out. That's it. You got it. I volunteered to help people teach people how to work out. Good. That's good. Is that something you enjoy? Yeah, I'm curious. Is that something you enjoy? Working out? That's great. Good. All right, Ms. Hannah, you'll receive a question from Mr. Yasser here. We got two more people, right? Okay. So, tell me about an activity. Oh, can't help. Ask her about can't help. Okay.
Tell me about an activity that help students.
Oh, not to do. Doing. There you go. Yeah. Tell me about an activity you can't help doing.
I can't have.
Right.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
Did you get the second? Is this the second time you're getting it? It's like deja vu, right? I can't help answering the same question.
I am not answering to this question.
All right. Well, Yasser, you mind? I'm going to give you a different one. All right. Ask about love. Okay. Love doing or love to do. Yeah.
I love to.
Chill.
I love to play with my kids.
Fantastic. That's a fine answer. Okay, you're going to ask Ms. Sharman a question. This is the last one, and then we'll play a game. Okay. Tell her, ask her a question about gave up. Okay, try that.
Tell me something about you gave up.
Try again. Tell me about an activity
Tell me about an activity
that you gave up.
you gave up.
To do or doing?
To do gave up.
No, not quite. Okay. Okay, we gotta see if she can get this question, all right? Tell me about an activity that you just gave up doing or to do. Try again for the top, okay? Go for it.
Tell me about an activity that
That's quite good.
you gave up.
Doing. No, it's doing. No, it's not to doing, it's just doing. Okay.
Oh, doing.
There you go, okay. We got it finally, all right.
They are helping.
Or confusing you maybe, I don't know.
Okay, I gave up my job.
Fine, that's a good answer. Now, she asked about an activity, not a thing.
Oh, okay. I gave up working.
That's fine, that's a great answer. I gave up working. Now you're,
Smart.
yeah, that's very good. Yeah, great.